Wilkes-Barre. And definitely a great morning to get out there by the river. But Jeremy, some gray skies rolling in. Anything to be worried about?
No, not really. We do have a few sprinkles, but that's nothing by comparison to what we experienced earlier in the week, right? When we had 3 inches of rain over the course of just 3 days. I don't see that much rain in our forecast, just a few hundredths of an inch throughout the evening tonight. So hopefully the chalk masterpieces will stay there right along the river. I loved playing with chalk when I was a little kid. There's actually a picture my mom took of me with my hands full of chalk down at the park. So hopefully some future artists were inspired today. And we've got a lot to talk about in this forecast. First thing I want to get to is the Lake Wallenpaupack video that we got from Skycam 16, taken by our photojournalist Greg Eibach. Look at some of the colors starting to change there along the shores of Lake Wallenpaupack. You can see some yellows and oranges, and there are more colors changing across parts of the region. I saw Gouldsboro, and I drove past Tobyhanna, and I saw a lot of reds too. So we're noticing the footprints and the fingerprints of fall as we head closer and closer towards October. There are some spots in our area that are already near peak, and that's parts of southern Wayne County and parts of Pike County too. All right, so from the roof camera, well, actually from the drone view of the lake, here's what it looks like live right along the lake. We've got a bonfire going right now, and there's still some greens in those leaves there along the lake, but look at some of the yellows starting to nudge their way into the foliage right along the lake. And you see the gray skies right here from our rooftop camera, taking a look towards the east. Of course, the wind turbines in the background. Not too many colors changing here in the Valley cities. Current temperature right now 73 with winds variable at 4. We were warm today once again. Out of the past 14 days, there's only been one below average. Today we were above average once again. 78 is where we topped out. Normally we top out around 71 this time of year. We got up to near 80 for Williamsport and Selinsgrove. And there are those sprinkles that I'm talking about. Most of it not making it to the ground, but if it is, it's there in Union and Snyder counties near Beaver Springs, and taking things off towards the east. You see a little bit heavier of a bout of rain that just came through northern Schuylkill County, now headed towards Hazleton and parts of Wilkes-Barre. Not really much to accumulate, but it'll, be some issues while you're driving. You might need to keep the windshield wipers on. There's a low pressure system right now over the Carolinas, and it's going to go out to sea, but it's just going to breach us with just a few showers as we head throughout the evening tonight. So here's how I see things. Mostly cloudy skies, maybe some more showers further east. And by the time we get to midnight, we're done with the showers and we actually start to clear out the clouds. But because there's still moisture in the atmosphere, we could see some patchy fog, especially further west out in central Pennsylvania throughout the morning hours. And by 10 o'clock, we break out to full sunshine for your entire Sunday. Monday, starting off sunny, and then we see more clouds starting to roll their way in, but no moisture in our forecast. 59 is the overnight low tonight with mostly cloudy skies and just a few stray sprinkles. And all eyes, folks, are currently glued to the tropics. Right now, Tropical Depression 9, as the 5 o'clock update just came out, now calling it Tropical Depression 9 instead of Potential Tropical Cyclone 9. And it's got its sights set right for parts of the southeast. There's already a tropical storm warning in effect for Florida. This pink color is a tropical storm watch, and even though it's not expected to make direct landfall on the Carolinas or even northern Florida, it will bring a lot of rainfall and tropical storm force winds too. It's taking that hard right turn because it's also being impacted by Hurricane Imelda, which is currently a Category 4 hurricane. This is called the Fujiwara effect, named after a scientist who discovered it, and it's actually going to get absorbed by Imelda and end up going out to sea. So that's at least good, but look at how much rainfall could end up happening as a result of what's to become Hurricane Imelda. Could be over a foot of rain for places like the Outer Banks of North Carolina and down through Myrtle Beach. There's your 7-day forecast. Temperatures in the 80s for the rest of the weekend. It's going to be warm, and we stay warm through Monday and Tuesday. Now, Jack, the first day of October is Wednesday. We take a 10-degree hit in temperatures. And by the time we get to Thursday, we're down into the 60s as highs. So fall is certainly making its impact as we change the calendar page to a new month.
But I'm going to soak in the 80s for as long as I can. Hold on to them till they go away.
You and me both.
And Jeremy, thank you very much.
Yep.